we're going to take the if function several steps further. I'm going to introduce you to another concept here called nesting functions. And in doing so, we're going to revisit the if function, and I'm going to introduce you to another function that's going to allow us to take the if function and apply multiple conditions, multiple logical tests. And this function that I'm thinking about is called AND. Take a look. Here's the example that I want to walk you through. So I'm still inside this same exercise file. I've got the goals. Yes, no, no, yes, yes. Great. Now what I want to figure out is whether or not these individuals met the bonus status. Now, what is the bonus status? Well, I'm going to make something up here. Listen to this. In order for each employee individually to receive the bonus, this would be some type of monthly bonus, they need to do 5 things. 1, they had to have met the goal. Okay, so right off the bat, there's one condition, and we already know 2 of them did not meet the bonus because they didn't meet the monthly goal. Okay, well, that's just one condition. They also, and they need to have met, let's say, $8,000 or more dollars each week. Okay, so 5 things. They had to have met the goal, and each week 1, 2, 3, and 4 here, they had to have made more than $8,000. All right, catch all that? 5 things, goal, and 4 weeks. Well, you know what? A standard if function, like we accomplished with was the goal met, only allows for one condition, one logical test to be evaluated. Well, I've got 5 different things that I want to evaluate here. And you know what? I'm going to streamline it even more, and I'm going to say there's 2 things. And I'll explain more why here in just a moment. Now, this is going to involve us tweaking the if function a little bit to get it to do more for us. And we're going to do this by taking another function, something called the AND function, and nesting it within the if. Take a look. So I'm going to do the first bonus status. This will be for H. James. This is the side of cell I5. Now I'm going to start out with an if, because really I'm looking for a condition and I want one of 2 things to happen here. Either, yep, they made the bonus, or nope, they didn't make the bonus. So I'm going to start with an if. I5, I'm going to formulas, logical, then I'll find if. And look at that. 2 up, I see and. We're going to come back to that here in a moment. I'm going to grab if. So once again, this opens up my function arguments window. Got the 3 different arguments, the logical test, the value of true, and the value of false. Now, remember, it's a standard if function only allows us to perform one evaluation, one logical test. Well, I need multiple. I need more than one. Okay? Well, in order for me to do that, I'm going to type in here, inside the logical test, I'm going to type in and. And, open up our parentheses here, is another Microsoft Excel function. And it does one thing for us. It allows us to evaluate multiple tests in AND fashion, meaning, is this true? And is this true? And is this true? You can do up to 255 tests using the AND function. Now, to help visually see this, I'm going to go up to my formula bar, and I'm going to click where it says AND. This will change my function arguments window to the AND function. And now I've got 2 tests in there, but down below you can see you can have up to 255 conditions or tests. Now I'm going to start specifying mine. I'll go to logical 1, and first thing, they had to have met the goal. So I'm going to click inside of H5 and say, hey, does H5 equal yes? Okay, that's my first test. Now logical 2. Remember, we got potentially 5 tests here, but I'm going to trim it down to 2. Now, you notice when I clicked in logical 2, they gave me logical 3. You can do up to 255 of them again. Now, to streamline this to some more, Remember, I also need to check whether each week they made more than 8,000. Well, I could do each week individually, or I could do this. There's a function that you're probably familiar with inside of Excel called min. It stands for minimum. And all it needs is a range of cells. So what I'm going to do here is say, okay, well, hey, if the minimum of this group of cells, let's see, what is that? B5 through E5, that's H. James's weekly data, close my parentheses, is greater than or equal to 8,000. So it'll go through all four values, find the smallest value in there, and compare it against my 8,000. So rather than doing it individually, checking B5, are you greater than 8,000? Checking C5, are you greater than 8,000? And so on, I'm going to nest another function. So we're kind of 3 layers deep here. A min function inside the and, which is inside the if, that'll figure out what the smallest value is and then compare it to 8,000. I love this. Creating these more dynamic calculations by nesting functions within functions. Now, this is still the and. I'm done. I'm now going to go back to my if. So I'll click on if up here at the top. Now I need to finish out the if function. So if it's true, then I'll say bonus. There we go. And if it's not true, then I'm going to say no bonus. There we go. All right. Now that's it. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. Bonus, first person. They met the goal. Oh, they made more than $8,000 each week. Try this out. Jump into the exercise file, create the if for the bonus status, start with H. James, and nest in the and for multiple conditions. And if you'd like, bring in the min as well so that you can check all 4 weeks in one function. And then when you're done, just copy that down using the autofill. There we go. Bonus, no bonus, no bonus, bonus, no bonus. Ooh, this person made the bonus or met the goal, but they didn't get the bonus. Let's see. Yeah, they met the goal. Greater than 8,000, greater than 8,000. Oh, these 2 weeks did not make it. Try it out. A very dynamic function using the if, using the and potentially a minimum as well. Try it out.